Hello there everyone, welcome to Creative Coloring with Erum. This video is part of the Cozy Creatures blog hub and I am sharing several cards on the Altenew blog to kick off this hub. The link to the post is in the description, so be sure to hop on over and leave a comment on the blog post, as we do have a prize on each stop of the hub, including several other offers. I'm using the Sweet Flowers Stamp for my card. This is a layering set, but I will be using just the outline stamp today. I will place my cardstock and stamp in the stamp positioner. Then I will use Frosty Pink dye ink to stamp the image. At first I thought I would stamp the flowers in pink and the stamp in green, but the stamps are thin and too close, so I decided to stamp the entire thing in one color. The reason I chose Frosty Pink is because it's close to the shades of artist markers I will use to color my flowers. You can also use limestone or vanilla cream dye inks for this. By the way, I'm not doing no line coloring, but this is the way to go if you want to do no line coloring. I'll add forest clays on parts of stem and then blend it out with frayed leaf. I didn't add evergreen as I wanted to keep this light. For the flower, I'm using Peach Perfect, Rouge and Blush Artist markers. I will start by adding the Peach Perfect pigment onto the base of the petals and onto the notches at the tips of the petals. Next, I'll use Rouge and extend this color out in a flicking motion. In the end, I'll take the Blush Artist marker, which is the lightest, and blend out the flecks of Rouge marker. This blending is also going to be in a flicking style so that I don't cover the entire petal and have some white parts still showing after I'm done. This flower I'll color slightly differently. Here I will use just two markers, Rouge and Blush. I will add thin, long flecks of Rouge pigment all along the petals. I'm doing this to show you that there is no one way to add flecks, and either way you add flecks, no matter how thin or thick they are, the end result will be great, because that depends on how well you blend those flecks to make the image look appealing and realistic. You will notice that I keep going over my darker flecks with the lighter marker, and then I move forward. So the first flower I colored, I used 3 shades or 3 markers, and for the second one I just used 2. Of course, by adding a third shade you get more definition. So if you want a no-line image, you can stop here. But for me this lacks detailing, and I would definitely add another darker pigment or add pencil detailing to get some veins and shadows in there. But right now I just wanted to color without hassle of smudging the black ink, and that is the reason I chose a close shade of dye ink to stamp. I'll just stamp the outline again, but now in Obsidian ink, and I'll have my pretty image ready without any black smudged ink. I usually leave my image for a bit or heat set it when I stamp with permanent black ink, but I had no time to wait today with the power outages here. I had to shoot right away. So if you are in a hurry and can't wait for that ink to dry, stamp in a close light shade of ink, then stamp back over it after you're done coloring with the black ink. Of course, you'll need a stamp positioner for this. I'll stamp my sentiment in Obsidian ink, then add very fine black paint splatters. Then I'll adhere the image with foam tape. Now this is one look. You can stop right here too. But I noticed this cute floral vine and I thought I'd add that as well. I colored a couple of these and used the coordinating die to die cut them and adhere these with foam tape. And I am done. I hope you liked my card and the others I shared on the blog. The guest designers and design team have done an awesome job as always, so don't forget to hop. Thanks for watching. Bye.